Battles between the Gen Z and the police who blocked access to Uhuru Park. The incident occurred during an attempt by the youth to gather at the park to honor their peers who lost their lives during the anti-government protests earlier this year. This report was prepared by Noel Nanjala and voiced by Marian Barasa.
The move by the Gen Z to gather and commemorate Mashujaa Day in honor of their peers who lost their lives during anti-government protests were futile after police officers blocked all entries to Uhuru Park. They used tear gas to disperse the crowds, which led to some being arrested.
When you look at where we are standing today, we are standing inside chains. And it is symbolic because at this time in Kenya, as citizens of Kenya, as women in Kenya, young people in Kenya, we feel like we are in chains.
The move by the police to deny access to the park drew sharp criticism from activists and the youth, who accused the government of suppressing their right to use public space. Activist Boniface Mwangi condemned the heavy police presence to block entry into the park, maintaining that the intention of the gathering was to honor those he termed as heroes, not to protest.
Kuna kijana aitwa Hesbon Baraza kwa hospitali sahi kwa Kenyatta Hospital amepigwa risasi na polisi. And we are asking the government and the president, why are you killing young people? Hakukuwa na fujo, it's a park. Watu wanakuja kwa park na wanawapiga risasi, wanapigwa vitu wa machozi na wanapigwa bure. Na hakuna ati wamefanya. Tulikuwa na wazazi wa wale ambao polisi waliua. Family members walikuwa wamekuja hapo leo kukumbuka watoto wao ambao waliuliwa na polisi, lakini wamepigwa vitu wa machozi. So tuko na huzuni mingi sana tukiuliza kwa serikali yetu, mbona mnataka kutuua?
Nerima Wako, the executive director of Siasa Palace, called for justice for those protesters who were injured and killed by the police, as she criticized the move by the police to block the park, terming it as ridiculous.
The last time we had women coming together in '92 was when Wangare Maathai stood at Freedom Corner. Even back then, under Moi, she could stand at Freedom Corner. Today we cannot. And we are asking questions. Young people have died, over 61 of them. Kware, young women were butchered, and we have no answers. And this government continues to act as if they do not know that these young people exist and they lived.
In a separate event, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka celebrated the Gen Zs, saying they are this year's heroes and heroines in Kenya. Kalonzo claims that the youth have spearheaded a revolution in the country and opened a new era of accountability in governance.
Wengine ni wachanga, waliuliwa, wakauawa, kwa sababu gani? Anasema nchi bora tu ya kidemokrasia isiyo na ufisadi kwa kila aina. Mnakumbuka wengine walikuwa wanabeba kwa hafla kama hii 20 million shillings ambazo ni wananchi wa Kenya ambao wametoa jasho yao, unawaibia na unakuja kuwaonga na hizo fedha. Vijana jinsi wakasema no, na hiyo iwe funzo pia kwa makanisa. People have to sweat. Ukipeana pesa zako mbele zake Mwenyezi Mungu, sisiwe ni pesa za wizi.
You're watching Checkpoint. We take our first break. Coming